Ebusiamini Okase, the President of the Republic of Ghana, ahead of tomorrow's next Monday, holiday, which is the Founders Day holiday. No, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in Sembia Babe to Jenchi in this particular in some of the Abitujano, people are terming it as very controversial because in there Akufo-Addo made it emphatically clear say Founders Day a two esi ho ama the big six Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Akufo-Addo no wo mo ka hu nyina JB Dankwa say omo boa ye ema founded Ghana ema Ghana ye te ye ho ebe independent ye dey celebrate obo no in that particular message na address no na Akufo-Addo air say Monday ya ebe ya ye ba be Ghana for ba be celebrate the Founders Day that's Monday ya ebe no was a Ghana for it to ya adwene mu say Kwame Nkrumah, he is not the founder. And I say he's not the sole founder of a year Ghana. Now, why is he saying that? And this particular thing generated a whole lot of backlash. You could see in President Akufo-Addo to Obia.
Now, it's the true freedom could only be achieved through political action and the mobilization of the masses. They worked tirelessly to educate and inspire the people, organizing rallies and meetings to raise awareness about the need for independence. Their message resonated with Ghanaians from all walks of life, sparking a movement that would eventually lead to the liberation of our nation, encompassing the birth of the Convention People's Party, CPP, which led us on the final lap of our journey to freedom. Tomorrow, as we commemorate these historical milestones, we pay tribute to successive generations of Ghanaians who contributed to the attainment of our national independence. It is most appropriate that we have chosen this date to honor their sacrifices, their resilience, and their strong dedication to the ideals of freedom and justice. I speak to you this evening rejecting completely the notion that Ghana was founded by one man. Whilst Kwame Nkrumah's contributions to our independence are undeniable and unassailable, it is important to acknowledge for our self-respect that the struggle for our nation's freedom was a collective effort spanning several generations. The formation of the Aborigines Rights Protection Society, the British West African National Congress, jointly sponsored by Joseph Casely Hayford and Thomas Hatton Mills, the United Gold Coast Convention, the work of countless unsung heroes, and the tenacious spirit of our people all played vital parts in bringing us to freedom and independence. Kwame Nkrumah, with his charismatic visionary leadership, was undoubtedly a major actor in the final lap of our journey to independence. And that is why, despite the several unfortunate things that happened after independence under his watch, Parliament in 2019 decided to memorialize his date of birth as Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Day, the only Ghanaian so far to be so honored in our history. His ability to galvanize the masses and articulate a clear vision for a free Ghana inspired many. However, it is essential to recognize that Kwame Nkrumah stood on the shoulders of past leaders. The groundwork laid by the Aborigines Rights Protection Society, the British West African National Congress, the United Gold Coast Convention, and many other organizations and individuals provided the foundation upon which Kwame Nkrumah built the Convention People's Party, CPP. And indeed, that is why he was careful to associate the name of his new party with that of the convention. The contributions of the leaders before him were instrumental, as is natural in the continuum of history, in shaping the political landscape that facilitated Kwame Nkrumah's rise to prominence. Even though comparisons may be invidious, it is worth recalling that George Washington, the victorious general of America's War of Independence from British colonial rule, and the first president of the United States of America, is not described as the founder of the United States. The accolade of the Founding Fathers is reserved to the group of 56 persons who assembled at the Philadelphia Convention of the Continental Congress to write and promulgate the Constitution of the United States of America. August 4th is a day that should remind us of the values that have guided us through the years: respect for the rule of law, observance of human rights, including individual freedom, and the pursuit of a free democratic society. These values are a reflection of the vision of those who founded the Ghanaian nation and have been crucial in shaping our national character. The sacrifices of our forebears have given us the open society we enjoy today. We are a democratic nation, governed on the basis of the separation of powers by the rule of law and respect for human rights. The Fourth Republic has proven to be the most enduring because it is the republic, above all, that arguably has given the fullest expression to the aspirations of the men and women who gathered in Salt Pond on that fateful day in 1947. In recent times, after the predictable initial turbulent decades of our post-independence checkered history, we've witnessed great changes in Ghana. Our economy has grown, our infrastructure has improved, and our society has become more inclusive. We've made impressive strides in governance, education, healthcare, and technology, and we continue to build on the foundation laid by those who came before us. The economic growth we have experienced, despite challenging moments, is a testament to the resilience and entrepreneurial spirit of the Ghanaian people. The difficult economic conditions notwithstanding, which we are rapidly leaving behind, our social services are functioning, our businesses are thriving, our industries are expanding, our agriculture is performing strongly, and our global trade relationships are strengthening. This progress is the result of hard work, innovation, and the policies that have created a conducive environment for economic development. As we celebrate Founders' Day, let us recognize the importance of maintaining this momentum and continuing to create opportunities for all Ghanaians. Our infrastructure has seen remarkable improvements, from roads, bridges, railways, to schools and hospitals. We've made considerable investments in building a modern and efficient infrastructure network. These developments have not only improved the quality of life of our citizens, but have also positioned Ghana as a hub for trade and investment in the region. As we move forward, let us continue to prioritize infrastructure development to ensure that every Ghanaian has access to the resources and opportunities he or she needs to succeed. Inclusivity is another area where we have made substantial progress. Our society is becoming more inclusive, with greater representation and participation from women, youth, and marginalized communities. We have implemented policies and initiatives to promote gender equality, like the recently enacted Affirmative Action Bill, empower our youth, and protect the rights of all citizens. This inclusivity is a reflection of the values of our founders and is essential for building a just and equitable society. However, we must also recognize that our journey is far from over. As we celebrate our past, we must also look to the future with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. We must continue to work towards building a Ghana that is equitable, free, just, and prosperous for all her citizens. Our founders envisaged a nation where every Ghanaian would have the opportunity to thrive, regardless of his or her background or circumstances. It is our duty to carry forward this vision, to build on their legacy, and to create a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. To achieve this, we must, in my respectful view, focus on 7 key areas. Firstly, we should continue to invest in education. Education is the cornerstone of development and the key to unlocking the potential of our people. We should ensure that every Ghanaian child has access to quality education from early childhood through to higher education. This means building more schools and universities, improving infrastructure, and investing in teacher training, curriculum development, and technology integration. One of the cornerstone initiatives of my administration has been the implementation of the free senior high school policy, launched in September 2017. This policy has enabled some 5.7 million students to access secondary education and is also emphasizing the study of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM subjects. The quality of education has improved, evident in the 2023 WACC results being the best in the history of the examination. The considerable budgetary allocations on education within the period, totaling some 12.488 billion cedis, amply illustrate the shared determination of the Akufo-Addo government to ensure that education becomes a catalyst around which the transformation of the nation revolves. Secondly, we should prioritize healthcare. A thriving nation relies on the well-being of its people. We should continue to invest in healthcare infrastructure, expand access to quality healthcare services, and promote preventative care. This includes addressing issues such as maternal and child health, infectious diseases, and non-communicable diseases. Indeed, my administration since 2017 has made remarkable strides in healthcare delivery, investing heavily in infrastructure and completing numerous regional and district hospitals. The ambitious Agenda 111 initiative aims to construct 111 district hospitals and regional facilities at an estimated cost of $1.75 billion United States dollars. Ongoing projects at various levels of completion have been initiated. Substantial financial investments in the health sector to the tune of some 33 billion cedis and the recruitments of some 202,000 medical personnel have been made in 7.5 years. The National Health Insurance Scheme's active membership has since 2016 increased by 69%, and renewing membership is now much easier via mobile telephony. We have also assimilated one of the great lessons of the COVID-19 pandemic, and that is the necessity to be self-reliant in the production of vaccines, which has led to the establishment of the National Vaccine Institute to lead the process for the domestic production of vaccines. Thirdly, we should continue to pay attention to agriculture. Agriculture remains the backbone of our economy and a vital source of livelihood for millions of Ghanaians. By focusing on agricultural development, we can achieve food security, create jobs, and drive economic growth. The success of the Program for Planting for Food and Jobs, Phases 1 and 2, has demonstrated the immense potential of this sector. These initiatives have increased substantially food production and have also provided employment opportunities for thousands of our youth. By continuing to invest in agriculture, we can build a sustainable and resilient economy that benefits all Ghanaians. Fourthly, we should continue to advance economic development and job creation. This means supporting our entrepreneurs, large, medium, or small scale, fostering innovation, and creating an environment